custody with you right now. Go home.
At least let me say goodnight then.
They're asleep.
A kiss. A kiss.
No.
Michael, this isn't right. You know the kids belong with me.
Not anymore.
Could you say that the kids don't belong with me? I am their mother.
You should have been acting.
I am not only their mother, I have been their sole parent for months now. I take them to school, I pack their lunches, I tuck them in at
You
night.
also uprooted them from their home and forced them to play family with their great uncle and second cousin.
I didn't force Wiley and Amelia to do anything.
Oh, so you did ask them what they wanted then?
I didn't have to. Wiley and Amelia love Drew and Scout and their new home.
That's funny because every time that I talk to Wiley, he always asks me the same two questions. When are you coming back? And when can Amelia and I go home?
Wiley said that.
Every time. That's when it hit me. You've been putting your own wants and desires above the kids' welfare. And that ends now.
You have no right to take them from me.
That court order says otherwise.
Michael, a temporary court order.
At the hearing next week, I'm going to be seeking full custody.
You would do that. You would keep Wiley and Amelia from their own mother.
If I have to, absolutely. But you can still have a relationship with our kids. On one condition.
What is this one condition?
I'll allow you access to Wiley and Amelia if you end your relationship with Drew.
You're serious?
You have to move out of his house and no longer have any contact with him.
Are you really this spiteful? You hate seeing me happy this much.
I don't really care if you're happy or not, Willow. But I don't want that man around my kids.
Oh, now he's that man.
Now, my uncle is an awful person, and being with him has made you awful.
I am not an awful person.
Well, then you're doing a great impression of one. Since you took up with him, your life has completely imploded, and instead of course correcting, you have made one bad decision after another. So it's time to choose, Willow. Who do you love more? Drew? Or our kids?
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. And welcome to Afternoons and Lights. So, make sure y'all watch the previous video, because in the previous video, we talked about how Michael buried the casket on Willow, bro. It was for the first time since Willow cheated on Michael that we saw Michael finally bury the casket on Willow. Because before that, it felt like he still had a lot of sympathy for her. He still wanted to work things out with Willow. Now that we got new Michael in here, new Michael is ruthless. This is a different version of Michael, bro. And that's what I'm loving, because the one thing that I got to give the writers credit, I mean, not the writers, but the casting people and the producers credit on, is the way that they've recasted a lot of these characters recently. And they've given us better versions of the ones that they had before. Now, okay, so Lulu was a huge upgrade over the M. Ryland version of the previous Lulu, right? A huge upgrade, you know. This version of Lulu, while she might be a little bit more hated than the previous version, and even the Julie Marie Bergman version, this one is actually the more envisioned version, I think, of the original Lulu, because it feels like her father, right? And that's how Lulu was supposed to be originally drawn up, right? So I feel like they aced that one. Then when you look at Emma, the way they did Emma with the recast, that version of Emma was upgraded as well, because this one has a lot more personality, a lot more fun, spunky, and I think fits into what they want to do, especially with this WSB stuff. I think that this one is perfect, right? This one this is the one that they needed, right, for Emma. Now with Michael, I wouldn't necessarily call this an upgrade because I don't think Chad Duell was ever, his portrayal of Michael was ever bad. It just feels like, I won't call it an upgrade, I just feel like they got a different version of Michael and they just went with a Michael that is more better to battle Drew, right? I think that that's the version that we needed. He's a little bit more stern. He's about his business. I could tell from that. He ain't playing no games with Willow as well. And the chemistry that he already has with his family, you know, we've seen it with Sasha already, Jason. We're going to talk about his scenes with Jason today a little in another video. I say Sasha, right? The kids, Carly, we've seen that. So far, the dude is acing everything. Like, you couldn't ask for a better Michael than the one that they got right now. So, anyways, let's get to this because I don't want to make this video as long as the last one. So, at the end of the conversation, when Willow was trying to see if she could see the kids, she was missing the kids, and so she was thinking that Michael was still the same Michael from before, the nice guy Michael. No. This Michael is more cerebral, and he don't give a damn about you no more, Willow. So in the last video, I told y'all that he told Willow he was going to move that emergency custody agreement to full custody, right? When they're going to the custody hearing next week on Monday. So he means business. He's not playing any games with Willow at all. And he let her know. And then at the end of the conversation, he put Willow to the test. See, Michael knows when he put Willow to this test right here, basically what he asked her was, you're either going to choose Drew or you're going to choose the kids, right? And we already know what happened if you watch the episode, so we're going to talk about that in a different video in her conversation with Drew. Michael's going to get all the answers he needs out of Willow. If there's any chances he's got for Willow, he's going to find out what side she takes. And again, I can reveal to y'all that she took Drew's side. So Michael was right in being ruthless the way he was with the kids right now, because he's putting in the thing that I like what Michael's doing. He's putting the importance of the kids over Willow, right? And I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. And really, to be honest, you know, and I know, you know, Amelia shouldn't be split up, but Wiley's not her kid anyways. You know what I'm saying? Wiley's not her fucking kid anyways. That's her fucking nephew. You know what I'm saying? So she has bearings over Amelia, but she ain't got no that's Nell's kid, bro. So really, definitely Wiley should definitely be with Michael for sure. You know, but really both kids should be with Michael. You know what I'm saying? Because even though Willow is the mother of Amelia, that don't mean she got to be with her though. You know what I mean? She gonna have as much love being there with Carly. You know what I'm saying? You know, Josh probably gonna be there a lot because of the job with the WSB. Jason gonna be in the picture, and then Sasha. I think the one thing that I do want to see going forward, I want to see if Sasha changes her mind and decides to have a big family with Michael. Because I think that'd be perfect if they could put Sasha with Michael in an official relationship. You know what I'm saying? But there's a killer. If we went over this yesterday, make sure y'all check out the video because I released it late. Nina and what she found out. That's the killer for next week, bro. It's the one reason why I couldn't celebrate all the way, because I knew what was coming. I said, somebody going to find out Michael and Sasha slept together by the time we get to next week. If Nina found out. If Nina really cared for her daughter, she'd stay out the fucking way and don't tell anybody what she knows this yet. I wish Michael had already known that Nina slept with Drew so he can expose her with that. Man. Or Carly or somebody. I wish somebody knew. Man. Too bad Maxie ain't gonna say nothing. That's where Spinelli should come in at. Man. Whatever, man. Go ahead and give me your thoughts here, man. In the comment section below. Remember, you can donate to the channel. If you want to donate, I have PayPal and Cash App right now. Go into the description box and hit one of those 2 links and you can donate there. And I appreciate any donation that y'all send. But before y'all leave, y'all can do this for free. Go ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. After News Delight.